I'm gonna start it now. Yo, YouTube, what is good in the hood? We're starting off a little bit late into game 1 here of the evaluation finals. Bugha and Braydz, they are like triple/quintuple con. There's a team lurking on them right now. Bugha and Braydz have already keyed a team and killed them. But this could spell disaster for Bugha right here with the team lurking on him. Looks like he might have a bit of a timing. No, he's running right towards them. Nope, he's not running right towards them. Oh my gosh, he's close though. Oh, he saw someone's head. No, he did not. Wait, they did 50 damage, though. He's going to survive this. He's actually going to get away. Braydz is here now. Okay, only 50 damage? That's not too bad. They're chilling. They're chilling. Let's go. $41 teams up. Pretty slow early game so far. Free off-spawn practice? I mean, is this even practice for us? You think Bugha quals finals? Yeah, for sure. Chat, does this even qualify as practice? Please. Do we have a bunch of extra metal here? Oh my gosh, we do. Why is it such good? Wait, this is crazy good metal. What in the world? He's getting like 2 metal per hit. He's getting like 20 metal per hit, chat. What? Do you think Spurs pulling a LeBron comeback? They gotta step it up, man. I think Charles said they aren't LeBron on broadcast. Okay, if Charles said the Spurs don't have a chance, that makes me think that they have a good chance. Because every time I've heard Charles Barkley say something, it just sounds completely idiotic. Is it Bug Braydz EWC? Should be. And is this last? Yes, this is the last EWC qualifier, chat. 2 teams will qualify for Esports World Cup in Paris, France. This next qualifier, and that will be the last 2 NA teams to qualify. Shaq kind of agreed with him. Okay, maybe it's not a terrible take then. Uh-oh? What's the uh-oh here? What's going on? It's not in Saudi? No, they had to move it. When's EWC? August with a question mark. With a question mark there. Remember that. Hot take, Clicks and Acorn don't qual EWC. Maybe. Possibly. Reed and Cooper are playing EWC on West, I know. That's very smart, honestly. There are a lot of very good teams that probably will not qual. Pretty much cap mats. Bugha should play OC EWC. No, we're not shameless. Twisted Minds wasted a lot of money if Bolts don't qual. Dog, they're chilling. Bro, what do you mean they wasted a lot of money? They have Cold and Rapid. Acorn isn't even their duo. Cold and Rapid is their EWC duo. Even if Acorn and Bolts qual for EWC, Twisted Minds doesn't get those points because it's your first qualified team. Rapid and Cold are Twisted Minds EWC team. Name it Flash of Ice. Does League of Legends need a good GPU? I don't know. Probably not. You could probably just do like minimum settings, I would think. and be okay. They signed Acorn for EWC initially, but after qualifying, after qualifier when they signed Rapid, yeah, but like, whatever. League is the easiest game ever. You just have to wait to respawn the whole time while your team solos. You think Bugha wins this game? Too early to tell, man. Too early to tell. Hopefully. Bet. I'm planning to play it and beat Faker on the first try. Good for you, man. Very calm mid-game so far, chat. Great zone pull, by the way. Great zone pull, by the way. Yo, what up, Colt? What are Braydz' mats? They're vibing. They are vibing, chat. Loot's looking solid, too. Braydz has 2 chugs, by the way. South Korea versus Czechia's on. That actually sounds like an entertaining game. Gingy, keep me updated on that game. That actually sounds entertaining. Because I know Czechia's pretty decent. What are the chances Bugha wins EWC Finals? Wins? Don't know. Drizzy has given someone $1 billion if Bug wins 3 games in Eval. Brother, if Bug wins 3 games in Eval, I'll strip off my shirt and run around, freaking swinging it around like a flag. USA gets out of groups or not? I don't know soccer at all, Cole. I'm going to try and watch every game this World Cup. I already missed one, though, because I slept till 7 p.m. Yeah, you're probably going to miss a lot of those if you're doing that, Gingy. Out of groups, you just need top 3, right? If I'm being honest, winning is like 70%, but top 5 is like 30%, in my opinion. They could easily win a game in this eval. If they don't win a game in this eval, I'll be very surprised, to be honest. There's a lot of teams that didn't qual. Is the AR they unvaulted today good? Meh. 8 out of 12 top 3s make it. Yeah, they're chilling. Watching the game, NJC. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you if someone scores bet. With Raz coaching us, it's not unlikely that we win 3 games. Yeah, I don't know what drugs you're smoking, but thinking that it's not unlikely that you win 3 out of 4 games in a Fortnite tournament is absolutely disgusting. You'd be very surprised if we didn't win, yet we haven't won an eval game in forever. Yo, great vibes, JP. Love that out of you, kid. JP back at it with the awesome vibes, chat. The awesome possum vibes. That's just unrealistic. Gosh, dude. Yeah, crazy unrealistic to look at a completely unstacked eval finals with 2 locked-in players that have looked very solid so far from what we've seen out of them. And the best coach in the world coaching them. Yeah, bro. Crazy unrealistic to think that they should win a game. Gray heavens. Great vibes, JP. Good stuff, kid. Way to be. Another classic JP ruin the mood kind of message, chat. Another classic JP ruin the mood message, chat. How you doing, NGC? I was doing great, and then JP just like kind of soured the mood already. I'm not gonna lie. Swear we didn't even take damn and we're only 200 above. That's fine. 200 above is chill. Do you think it's soccer or football? So in America, we already have a football, so we call it soccer. So that's how it works. I thought JP was dead. No, he's in the chat right now. John Pork 1109. The ruiner of moods and hater of Bugha. He's a pretty permanent addition to the Twitch chat. Brayd's new video was fire. Yes, sir, Skate. I'll go, bro. Yes, sir. I didn't do anything, Lamau. I just said that being shocked if we didn't win is setting yourself up for disappointment. I expect them to win a game with how uncompetitive the lobby is and the fact that they have Raz coaching them. I expect them to win a game here. If they don't, I'll be disappointed. 100%. And I think that's fair for me to be disappointed in that. This team is very high caliber. They should be performing. You call it football to Americans and soccer to Europeans to maximize the anger? 100%. No, actually though, Jinji. Actually though. Are we gonna see? We're gonna see a Bugha masterclass this season. Hopefully, man. I like that we're rotating early now. It just depends on the zone. It depends on the zone for sure. Depends on pryos and dead sides. If we have prio and it pulls dead side, we should always be rotating early. If we don't have prio and it's dead side, we should be trying to rotate early, but not forcing. If it's not a dead side pull, you don't want to rotate early. You want to rotate with pack. It's pretty much how it goes. That is pretty much how it goes. A refresh would be very nice pretty soon here. Bugha's running quite low on the materials. Donald Trump said it's football. Okay, so we already have a football, though. And if you call two separate sports that are very different the same thing in America, that's just going to get very confusing. So that makes no sense. What do you think they're going to get in Div Cup this weekend? Well, that lobby's not very stacked either, is it? Maybe like a top 5. Probably top 5. Braydz got a kill. He did. But we need a better refresh, chat. Brazil x Morocco, I'm so excited, man. Nice. If you bought Twitter Premium and just spam tweeted World Cup stuff, calling it the soccer championship, you'd make bank. That's not how it works, Gingy. Go. Ooh, Braydz got lit up, chat. I'm not sure. Not sure I'm feeling about that.
Use code NJC.
Yo, Hyper Riley with the 9-month subscription. Appreciate that, man. Did they kill Backtalk? No, Myrops. They were kind of like quad-conned. They killed one of the teams, but it wasn't Backtalk. Backtalk just kind of weaseled away. Much that I want to do that I have not done yet. But your football is played with hands and football is played with foot, so I think it's pretty obvious which is more acceptable. Okay, unfortunately, for that argument, Alwyn, there's no other name for American football, and soccer has the name soccer. So I'm going to go with football for American football and soccer for soccer. I'm going to go with that one because we don't have another name for it. So there's that. Need a refresh soon? Yeah, sooner than later would be nice. Catch ball. Nice, dude. Europe has 0 SEC championships, so it doesn't matter. Real talk right there. The SEC. Egg ball. Yeah, dude. Who you got winning the Super Bowl? Early predictions. Ooh. Early Super Bowl predictions? Oh, the Rams. 100%. The Rams, 100%. 100 million, quadrillion, quintillion, patillion %. For Americans, it's okay. No other country should say soccer. The funny thing is, though, is that the term soccer originated in the UK. So... early NBA Finals predicts? I don't know. If Aaron Donald comes back, bro, that's why. If Aaron Donald comes back and they have, bro, why am I blanking? Yo, what is wrong with me? Myles Garrett. Great heavens. If they have Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett on each edge and the best offense of last year, how do you beat that team? I don't get all the fuss over the name. Yeah, I don't really care. It just makes no sense for me to call it football when there's already an American football. Like, I can't call two things football. It doesn't make any sense, especially when they're such different sports. I don't know why Europe gets so triggered over the name. I just don't call it football because it doesn't make sense. I don't really care. Oh my gosh, wait. That's a free refresh. Can we find it though? We cannot find it. That's a travesty. Mats are pretty scuffed, chat. 70 builds on Bug. Realistically, I just call it whatever makes more sense in the context of the conversation. If I'm talking to a European person and I think to call it football, I will. Because I know they'll understand what I'm saying. But, like, it's not my default by any means. Oh my gosh. There's kids on our wall. There's kids above. Oh my gosh. Bad spot. Braydz is low. We dropped. Braydz is 1 HP. We need a refresh so bad. This is very grief. Anyone know who Kanata's playing with? Sphinx. He's not playing today, though. He's just barely returning from Korea. Rams, unless the Chiefs put up a Chiefs. Bro said Chiefs. Oh, hell. Bugha just got a pre-edit ready and instantly got lobby focused. And he tried to block off the lobby focus, but he had the pre-edits out. That might be the most unlucky timing I have ever seen in my life. That's actually grief. You can't count out Mahomes? Oh, no, I can count out Mahomes. 100%. I just did. The Chiefs are not winning the Super Bowl this year. I can say that with a pretty solid certainty. Bolt's dead. Wait. No way Acorn can res. And he has Mythic Pump. Oh my gosh, if he gets this res off, they're actually kind of chilling. Bolt's is dead. What is that? What is that? No. What is that? What am I watching? What did I just watch? Backtalk and Zip made it to endgame. Okay, we gotta key these kids. Wait, there's so many solos. Jojo, Fishy, and Aoxy on high ground. Did they win this? They have no mats. Oh my gosh, Jojo killed Hobby. That's the other duo. Wait. Wait, Aoxy died. Wait, a solo's gonna win. Shed's alive? He doesn't have whites. Does Acorn win? Wait, what is Acorn's whites? A 30 chug? He has mats, though. No one has mats but Acorn. No way Acorn solo clutch. No way Acorn solo clutch. Chat, it's like the pistol solo clutch in chapter 4. That's ball knowledge. Oh my gosh. He has 11 builds. How has he done this? Farm the tree. Farm the tree, Acorn. Acorn, farm the tree! There we go. Good shock. That's a good shock. Nice, safe shock. Oh my gosh, Aminish kills bars on low ground. This is just an Acorn win. I've seen this script before. I've seen this. Aminish has no builds. No, Aminish has no builds. This is a wall retake from Acorn. Good high wall, shock up. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. What a solo clutch from Acorn. I don't know how he found that. Also, who let Aminish get 5 kills? You think the Dolphins do good or contend for first pick? Dolphins are going to be mid to bad. How the fluff did he survive? He just sat back and played heals. Very good game from Acorn there. Ravens wing it off. How about those Knicks? Looking very solid. Looking very solid. Pleasantly surprising me. I am praying on a Knicks loss tomorrow, though. We can't have a 5-game series either way. That's absolute crickets. You were a hater at first? I'm not a hater. I just thought the Spurs were better. I didn't think Cat Sporks. The last time I watched Cat play, he was a lot less aggressive. He was like a very soft big. And he's playing very physical against Wemby. So I've been very pleasantly surprised with how well Cat has handled Wemby. I thought he was just going to get walked over. I can't lie. Yo, mother fluffer. Yo, what up, Edbert? I thought Knicks was basketball. It is. Panthers will win the Super Bowl. Is game command updated? It should be 2 out of 4. Wet Bananas? Yeah, Wet Bananas is looking like a sellout. I can't lie. He has not been very clutch. He's missed a lot of shots in places where he should be finding shots. It's just cooked. To be fair, with new coach Derrick Henry and Lamar could go crazy. Yeah, except the coach that they just fired is like one of the best coaches in history. So I don't know if that's going to help him very much. Fox lost him. No, Sporks, you can't say Fox lost them the game, bro. They had a 30-point lead. The entire team lost that game. The entire team. They had a 30-point lead, dude. That's not Fox losing them the game. It's not freaking Harper losing them the game with that inbound at the end of the game. Like, you blowing a 30-point lead in the finals? Come on, dude. Yeah, but it would have won them the game. Yeah, but if Harper had a better pass at the end of the game, that would have won them the game. If somebody stayed on OG Anunoby, it would have won them the game. Like, if Wemby would have hit his free throws, it would have won them the game. You know what I mean? Like, there were so many points that could have won them the game from every single player. It's a 30-point lead. You know how many things you have to mess up to lose a 30-point lead? It's hard for me to look at, like, De'Aaron Fox missing that layup and say, oh, that lost them the game when they blew a 30-point. That's disgusting. Rookie mistakes. It's actually just young team mistakes, Sporks. I'm sure this Spurs, I'm not super stressed about the Spurs winning this one. The only reason I would want the Spurs over the Knicks is because my little brother is a Spurs fan. He's a huge Wemby fan. So I'd want it for him. But, like, also, like, I do understand the Spurs are going to be good for years, man. They're going to be fine for years. Yeah, Sporks. My brother's like a huge... This is his first year watching the NBA, and he's a huge Wemby fan. So I'm hoping that the Spurs win it for him. But, like, I'm just glad that the Thunder aren't there, man. That's my thing, is I'm just glad that the Thunder ain't there. Who won game 1? Agoon and Goonolts. Me too, Lamau. Yes, as soon as the Thunder were out, Sporks, I was like, okay, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so crickets to watch them. Who the fluff is that? Acorn and Bolts. Just found out a guy from the Knicks is from the UK. Who? I just want the Knicks to win because of Cat. He deserves it. I don't know. The SEC, I thought that was a stray random team. No, it's Agoon and Goonolts. Let's go. It's just me and this guitar playing a song. I feel bad for Wemby, though. Someone in the city threw an egg at him. Yeah. Knicks fans are kind of rough. That's just New York, though. Philly would be even worse. At least he's not playing the Sixers. He probably would have had, like, a rock thrown at his head if he was playing against the Sixers. In GTA, of course. Nah, Philly fans are the best. Bro, Philly fans scare me. That's the beauty of it. New York City is amazing. I would never want to live in New York City. There's going to be riots once they win. Bro, prayers for all y'all in New York. Great heavens. Wemby was caught playing Roblox? What? Why did Bug lose PR? He did well last few tourneys. Decay, man. I guess, Shinji. What bad team do you think has the best chance to make playoffs? In what sport? AFL? What bad team? Giants. 100%. The Giants could actually be really scary this year. That's my dark horse team. I think the Giants in the NFL could actually be insane. Hope so. I literally said going into the offseason, if they fix up their like their backers, their DBs, and get themselves a little bit of help on O-line, they'll be good. They drafted an O-lineman and a linebacker. They traded for Isaiah Likely, who I think is the best young tight end in the NFL right now. And And they also got like a little bit more depth at the wide receiver department. I know they picked up OBJ and Juju, and those are old guys, but like it's still depth. You know what I'm saying? Still triple con. They are Aminished and Drizzy bot. Oh wait, Backtalk left though, chat. That Backtalk kid left, so it's just these kids who are kind of sitting down here and then like lurking into a building, and then Shed, who's like playing at this outside split. Their quarterback isn't great though. I think he could develop pretty nicely. I didn't even know they got Juju. I got you, man. Bowers is better most likely. Same with Kraft and Loveland and Fannin. I think Isaiah likely is going to be spectacular, Displaced Badger. I think he is going to be spectacular. Amish isn't conning. That's his split. Okay, that is a Minish split. He doesn't come into the POI. Okay, then yeah, they're pretty much uncon this game. It said XP42 visuals died. What turn is this? Is it Eval Finals? Bax is talking some crazy shit on your name. Join his call and put him in his place. I don't have roles in Faxcord. And I highly doubt Fax is talking shit on my name. I don't think he really has a reason to do that. Doesn't really make much sense. Straight up, who's the best quarterback for you all time? It's not even a question, bro. I don't have to answer that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna grace that question with a response because it's such an obvious answer that I don't even have to answer it. What did Faxley say about you? Nothing, bro. It's just a kid probably trolling. His last name start with Manning or Brady. Nice, dude. I guess, Gingy. Not real. Chat, if any of y'all even have to guess who it is, you don't know ball. We all know it's Josh Allen. Or Mahomes. Did you just say Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time? I'm disgusted. You know, statistically, Mahomes hasn't been a top 5 quarterback for a single year in his career. Just saying. Just saying. Jalen Hurts has revolutionized the game of football. He actually has, though. Bax's chat are saying he went from Clicks, Peter, Bugha, AJ, and Calls to Hydra Vet, Nina, and Lena. Jeez. Still came away with 3 Super Bowls? Yeah, he got carried by his defense, man. W. Patrick Mahomes. What about MVP season, though? Most overrated season of all time. What's going on? Oh, a half bet. Who's conning? This game, nobody. How's the loot looking? Oh my gosh, Braydz doesn't have a pump. Wow. In the Korea game? Yeah. How does Braydz not have a pump? We got uncon. Yeah, but he had so many game-winning drives, and you have to have a good defense to make it. Bro, he had, like, the best defense in the NFL every year he won. Like, there's a difference there. There's a difference between having a good defense and, like a ridiculously good defense. Like, I'm not gonna say that that Sam Darnold was freaking the reason that the Seahawks won. You know? But statistically, he was probably, like, legitimately comparable to Mahomes when Mahomes was having his seasons. Like, I just think Mahomes is just very overhyped because he was on a very good team and he won. You know? I think he's good, but I think putting him in, like, saying he's better if not as good as... Or saying he's as good, if not better than Brady, I think is just disgusting, man. I think there's not really anybody who comes close to Thomas Brady in the game of football. I feel like Iceman has all the tools to be as good as Mahomes. Who in the world is Iceman? He did win with basically one ankle? Yeah, because he doesn't have to do anything. That's the whole point. Caleb Williams. Oh, great heavens. Yes, Caleb Williams does have all the tools to be as good as Mahomes. That is true. You are correct. I would agree with that. NJC's long-lost zesty brother. Nice, man. Is that the Bugha Glazer? You found me, hater. How's it going today? Yo, Gingy. What, dude? Hey, yo, what up to Sean? Korea is very favored in this match. Okay, good information. There's so many World Cup LARPers these days. Deshaun, they aren't real soccer watchers like you and me, huh? Yo, for those of y'all who do watch World Cup chat, I did a little prediction at the start of stream if you want to go back and check it out. Do you think Mahomes wins another Super Bowl? I think it's tough for him too. Kelsey's aging out. Their best defensive players are going to start getting crazy contracts. He's getting older. He doesn't have the receivers he once had. I think it's pretty tough. Sun is selling, man. It's hard to see. Interesting. They can always get new weapons. Yeah, but I think they need to get too many weapons for them to, like, be able to do that. For real, this is not the same Son who mogged Lisa. What? I just lost brain cells reading that. I don't know what that means. How are the mats looking? Cat mats. Braydz is farming Surge. We're going to sit on him for a minute, chat. Mahomes with 13 seconds was the best I've seen him. Just wait till you find out about Tom Brady 28-3. Just wait till you find out about that one, man. Mahomes will win again one day? I don't know. I just don't see it, man. I think it's hard for, like, an organization standpoint to be able to, like, put all the pieces around him again. I got Tom Brady over Mahomes without a doubt. That's what I'm saying. Brady did it all while being half as athletic as Mahomes, man. Like, that's actually ridiculous. Brady's the GOAT, but he also had insane defense behind his Super Bowls also. The best defensive-minded coach in the history of football. That's very true. Wait till you find out about Giannis coming back from 2-0 in the NBA Finals. Brother, I watched that. I don't even know what that means, Deshaun. I guess great defense is allowing 20 points in 1/2 in the Super Bowl. I mean, it's all good. He had really good pocket presence when he's under pressure. That's why he's goated. Yeah, Tom Brady is just disgusting, man. Best offensive mind, I think, in the history of the game. And the fact that he went... Like, this doesn't get talked about enough. He went from a team that didn't make the playoffs and to them and won a Super Bowl with them, by the way, in a year. Like, I don't know why that's not talked about more. He literally left his team, went to a new team that didn't even make the playoffs, and just won a Super Bowl with him. Like, what? The Bucks run was crazy. It's not talked about enough, in my opinion. I don't know how we forget about that. That is so good after the Chaos got nerfed in Volta. Yeah. And JC, what's your favorite NFL team? It changes every year. This year, it's looking like it's going to stay the same, though, for the first time in a very long while. It might just... actually, no. It depends. It depends this year. It could be... It could be the Jaguars, but if dog, if Aaron Donald comes back out of retirement, I have to root for the Rams for the culture, man. I can't be in California, close to LA, have Aaron Donald come out of retirement and not root for the Rams, dude. Like, it's I can't do that as a Californian. That's just not acceptable. That's just not acceptable, man. That Bucks team was a super team? I don't know about that. Super team? It was a great team. How the 49ers looking? Chat, how do we tell them? Chat, how do we tell him? Ah! I like the Chaos Shotgun Vault. Now Vault the Chaos AR and the Extended Shotgun. Season's a 10 out of 10. It's pretty solid. 148, we vibing. Laser, we vibing. I guess, Gingy. In NBA terms, the Hawks. The Hawks before they traded Trae Young. No way. I mean, they're just in, like... No, not the Hawks. More like... okay, give me the Clippers. The Clippers. Give me the Clippers. Give me the Clippers. Like, they have good tools, but, like, their division is just disgustingly talented. They're going to have to play against the Rams and the Seahawks. And the Rams had the best offense in football last year and just picked up the best edge rusher in the history of the NFL, debatably. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just hard for me to think that the Niners are going to do good this year. I wonder how the Raiders are going to look with their new rookie quarterback, chat. Oh my gosh. We're getting lobbied. For why? We took no damage. When do we start putting Sam Darnold into GOAT talks? Never. He's a solid quarterback, but he's not no GOAT. What's the NFL team that is the Bucks' cause of injury? What? Raiders need someone, dude. They're so ass. What do you mean? They got a rookie quarterback who's very, very good. I'm pretty sure they made some moves for their defense, too. I think they'll be solid this year, in my personal opinion. How the Bengals looking? Pretty much the same. Oh, yeah, they needed someone? Oh, yeah, they did. They did really badly. We're getting all the zones today? Yeah, I mean, I can't hate. We better get a win here. Better get a win here, man. Not better, but, like, I hope they get a win here. Great materials. Top 30 duos. Like, come on, boys. Let's go. Can I skip some? Yeah, we're pretty much caught up. You think the Rams can win 2 in 1 decade? Deshaun, if the Rams just had the best offense in football, they traded for the best edge rusher in debatably football history, but undeniably the best in the league currently, and Aaron Donald returns to play alongside them for one last dance, I mean, I'm not a betting man, but I would put my money on them. That roster sounds disgusting. I guess we don't mention that they also got Kirko Chains. Is Kirko Chains the DB that they picked up? The one from the Chiefs? I'm blanking on his name right now. Someone remind me. Will the line roar? I hope so. Is Ozone still conning in Div Finals? No clue. I didn't see him on the map. I just searched up Donald. He's 35. Yeah, he set like a bunch. Kirk Cousins. They got Kirk Cousins. Deshaun, he played for 10 years, won a Super Bowl, and like had like 7 or 8 all-pro teams. And he was just like, what do I need to play for anymore? Go Bane. You don't know Big Kirk? I've never heard him get called Kirko Chains before. I can't lie. Of course I know Big Kirk. Big Kirk is the GOAT. I've just never heard him called Kirko Chains. See, I told you it was Ozone, wrong format. I didn't see him on any drop maps, chat. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I know. They got Mac McDaniels, who was an offensive mastermind. He made a pass for 4,000 yards. Yes, they did. Dude, the Rams are, I mean, chat, we're 6. Hold on. We need to lock in on this. 62 above surge. We need to find something. Good tags. 109 now. We're conned by QK. Yeah, it was supposed to be QK from what I saw. I just never saw that, Connor. 200 above. Let's go. Decent match, chat. Not great. Decent mats. Not great. Let's go. Let's go. Top 25, chat. 251. Bar pull. Aminish and Javi insta go up for height. Zone 8. That's pretty early. Little left side rotate. Ooh, Braydz gets caught in the tree. Takes a lot of damage. Okay. He makes it to Bugha. That's fine. 190 chug still as well. He'll be fine. Bugha looking back for damage. Jack, free refresh. I appreciate that, brother Yak. Hey, Jack, I see you in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Loot Llama delivery, chat. Materials coming in full. Height's really good now? Yes, it is. What tournament is this? This is Eval. So if you win a game, you get $400 each. If you don't win a game, you get $0. 113 builds on Bugha now, chat. Top 8. Or sorry, Zone 8, top 22 Chimp and Evolved both go down. Very interesting. Top 21 now. Evolved gets finished. Bugha trying to look down. They want to refresh here. Trying to force something with the prees, but they're just going to back up. Get back out. Bugha resets the prees. Epic Whale goes down to Acorn here. Carillion and Jargu front side of zone. Good tags there from Bugha and Braydz. This is going on right now. Yes, this is live. 5-minute delay. Think the curse will be broken today? I hope so, man. I'd love to see them win this game. Zone pulled back to them again. Surely we win one of these games with zones pulling back. Top 18, chat. Aminished and Javi still on height somehow. Very interesting. Core rotating front side. Duo on the front side here. Bit of a replay bug, though. We're not going to be able to see exactly who that is. But the pressure is unrelenting. Bach up front. He's a solo. Bugha trying to look for that. Gets the white tag. Not going to get the finish, it doesn't look like, though. They're going to rotate towards this left side. Pretty uncontested. Bugha sees a player on that front, though, so he's going to elevate a little bit. But Craze and Kingling will send a lot of pressure back down his way. Braydz now in trouble as well. Bugha, Braydz both very low. Braydz, though, going to tarp back out in his zone a little bit. They have plenty of heals to work with. Top 14. They're going to heal up for the time being. Bugha shockwaves them forward towards zone. 59 builds. End up in a nice spot. Braydz picks up that kill on the Baka. Gets the refresh. I believe the credit goes to Bugha. But Braydz finds the body. 3 eliminations for the duo now. Top 13. Bugha trying to lurk on the backside of zone here. Look for something. There's a solo on the other side of the wall. Bugha very nicely finds the ramp over the head, but he doesn't see the solo when he looks back for him. I believe he gets the visual audio now on the player rotating, but they're not going to look for anything quite yet. Braydz going to heal up a little bit more. Bugha trying to lead the rotate, spraying through. Doesn't want to get caught by anything. Drops down a layer. Duo on his sidewall, but he'll make it into zone cleanly, and Braydz will follow suit. They need a lot of materials here, though. Only 20 left on Bugha. Madeline Klein on the other side of the wall. Kodak up above. They're looking for the double spray through. Kodak's knocked body is on the other side of that wall, and it looks like Braydz will be able to pick up that finish and the siphon materials. Dropping the hearts for Bugha. Trying to allow Bugha that freedom to be able to tarp ahead into zone. Top 10 situation. 5 solos in this game. Braydz trying to go up for that extra big pot as well. He's not going to be able to pick it up, though. Bugha now just full crouch tarping towards that front side. Doesn't want to give any extra audio than needed to these enemy teams. Staying on this nice little mid-ground layer. Braydz on the backside looking for a frag. Nothing coming through quite yet. HQ trying to press that damage that he just got. Vet up above. Braydz gets the floor and takes him down instantly. 60 builds. Bugha looking for something himself, but he's just going to get that refresh on the hards again from Braydz. And Tarp ahead towards that front side while Braydz heals up. Top 6 now. Jargu takes down Kingaling. Aminished and Javi still on that high ground, going up very early this game and managing to make it work. Not sure exactly how many materials they have left, but it's got to be pretty similar situation to Bugha and Braydz here, and it looks like the Shockwave play is going to come out, but Bugha actually gets chopped down onto the low ground. Jargu now 1 HP in the backside of zone, but Braydz finds the refresh onto Myrops and Jargu. That's 65 builds for him now as he looks to Shockwave his way in, and he does very nicely. Bugha trying to catch back up with him, and he does! And all of the sudden, they have playable materials with a little bit of heals. Bugha pretty weak, so he's going to stop and heal up himself as Braydz looks to Tarp ahead. Player on the back wall there. He's just going to jump around, and it's Braydz who gets caught and goes down on the front side. A bit of lack of awareness there, and it's Bugha now a solo in the top 4 as Braydz gets caught by Sharkman. Aminished and Javi still on height, sending down the pressure. Bugha looks for the shot, finds it on a H-Cube, doesn't get the elimination as he plays out the rest of his materials in the top 3. He's the only solo left in this game, as Aminished and Javi look down. It's looking quite hopeless. Bugha trying to find the fight onto Sharkman and Yuz, but he's still getting shot at from that height duo. Finds the shot onto Sharkman, but he'll go down to him. And it's Aminished and Javi dropping down to the low ground. Pump onto Yuz. 1 HP onto Sharkman. Javi finds the shot and the kill. Oh my gosh, it was a top 3, chat. That was actually the chance. That was actually the chance.
Use code.
Yo, Valerie,
NJC1.
thank you for the 9-month subscription. Oh my gosh, that was a great game, chat. Wish they could have gotten that win, though. Oh, if Braydz doesn't go down there, that's actually so winnable. All good, though. All good, though, chat. Bugha should have won? Yeah. It's unfortunate there. It's unfortunate there. He had to stop and heal. Braydz took over the tarps, and I think Braydz was looking back. I think Bugha might have calmed something, and Braydz looked back for it. And right when he looked back, he got timing by Sharkman and went down, unfortunately. We'll see how this next game goes, chat. We'll see how this next game goes. For sure. So far, though, I mean, that first game, they got griefed. To be honest. You know, little tweak and they should be fine. But this last game, I mean, that's a solid endgame, chat. A top 3, 5 kills. I'll take it. I'd like to see them fragging a little bit more. For sure. But, you know, we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. I want to see them get slightly more aggressive in endgames. Have you ever been to Italy? Holy shit, are you running max ads? No, very low ads, actually. Just above minimum. Have you ever like someone in it? Such a I legit think we could top 5 this Div Cup final. I think so. I think so. And you know me, so that's saying something. Even you know you're a hater. You son of a... I believe he's back this season. This is the first time, JP, where other players have said he's grinding, and I've actually believed that he's grinding. Like, before we'll hear, oh, Bugha's locked. Bugha's locked. Like, he's grinding the game. And I've been like, bro, he's like AFKing Forever Zone Wars. You know what I mean? But, like, they are legitimately... Like, this is the first time that I think I've actually, like, been like, yeah, he's kind of locked in right now. You know what I'm saying? Passion is so back. He seems like he is wanting to win again. A lot. Usually it's fake. Yeah, usually he's just AFKing Mex training or Forever Zone Wars. But, like, he's, like, grinding, like, the solo map. And, like, 2v3s and, like, all that stuff. Like, he's playing. AJ was talking about how he's legit playing all day. Yeah. No, I think he's locked, man. What is this, man? Yo, he's getting 2-turn. Yeah, he's getting 2-turn. Hell yeah. They just said it's a fax. W. And a POI uncon? Well, I'd like to see an uncon game. We haven't been uncon yet. It's because Peterbot says that he only has 2K this year. What do you mean he only has 2K? Peterbot says that he only has 2K? What? Money. What do you mean he only has 2K this year? You're saying Bugha only has $2,000 right now? Yeah, bro, that's definitely real. DMs? Earnings? Oh, got you. Yeah. My bad, it's late. No, you're fine. He's got 2K on Fort. Got you. Yeah, but like, he got DQ'd from Grands for 0 reasons, so that's why. You know, it's hard to have good earnings. By the way, did they not fix replay bug? Chat, am I tripping? House on Black. BRB. Lost the plot. You got 3 million in 2016? Bugha earned in 2016? How's that possible? The game didn't exist. Yo, what up, MJ? How you liking the new digs, man? You're dirty, I'm gonna find you there, your ass out on the floor. Bro, what? It wasn't for 0 reason. Forever Making said he cheated and deserved to be DQ'd. Fortnite themselves said it was an accidental ban. Fortnite. Epic Games. The company that owns the game said that it was an accidental ban. I could give the slightest shit what Forever Making said in the chat, brother. Bro, I just checked Fortnite tracker. This game is so dead. Oh, wow, it is. What in the world? Okay. Chill, though. No spoils. No, chill, JP. Oh, my gosh. JP, oh, my gosh. You're spoiling, dude. Oh, my gosh, JP. Oh, my gosh. Stop, JP. Stop. As Carl Anthony Towns said, oh, my gosh. That's ball knowledge for me. I know. It's sick, but recovering from dental surgery, so haven't been able to do much. Oh, fun. That sounds like a blast. I'd be forgetting it's hard to portray sarcasm while typing. I know it's sarcasm, but I always like to troll sarcasm from the Twitch chat and act like it's serious. Because then I make you guys have to walk it back, and then you just look like an idiot. Today was way better than yesterday, though. W. JP ruining all the fun, man? Nah, dead homies, though, Slime. Seems like I feel better every day, W. Mute him? Yeah, we might have to mute JP. Chat, /mute JP. Type that right now in the Twitch chat. /mute JP. It's actually the play. NJC, don't get too zesty. Kissing emoji, heart, heart. Okay. Ooh, nice shot, look good. Wait, Braydz lurk? No more lurk. Drizzy bot? Yo, who is Drizzy bot? Not Pete. It's Ozzy. Yeah, we'll see if he fools us. Braydz. The lurk got lurked on. GG's. Come on, Boog. See some kid. Show him who the World Cup champion is. Braydz is dipping. They're not taking this fight. Okay. I don't mind it. Swear to God, if his last name is Pork, I'm actually done, bro. Where are we getting the last name Pork? Faizan, are you real, bro? Yo, JP, this kid thinks your name is actually John Pork, by the way. Like your government name. I've seen it all. I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all, dude. Yo, hey, he thinks... Hey, he thinks this is what be pulling up when you be dialing the line. He thinks this is what happens when you call your mom or some. This is the contact information. Pray heavens, bro. Bugha wins this. I've actually never seen him lose these. Wait, back wall. Braydz is above. Ooh, Braydz taking a lot of damage. Drizzy bot on the other side of the wall. Bugha spraying through, gets the wall. Goes for the floor, doesn't get it. I think he does get it, actually. Braydz is so low, though. Bugha's healthy. Purple AR. This Aussie kid is pretty low. Wait, nice. Aussie's so low. Good spray through from Braydz. They're in trouble. Bugha's trying to press. Oh my gosh. Checky at 1-0. Nice. Good comps. Oh my gosh. Good spray through from Bugha. Aussie very low. Braydz pinching on the other side. Drizzy bot in trouble. Bugha jumps in. 1 HP dead. Looking for the wall. Gets wall. Bugha with the 1v2. Braydz on the back wall. Doesn't find the shot. Bugha gets his finish. Wide at it. Drizzy. 1 HP. Braydz. What is happening? What is happening? Why are we all whiffing? Why are we all whiffing? Okay, he's dead. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Why was everybody whiffing? That was the worst aim I have ever seen. Great heavens. Scared to peek for what? Neither of them had reloaded shotguns. And they're getting keyed by Devade and Hype FV. Yeah, bro. I've seen it all. They were trolling him? No, they just whiffed. And they ran out of shotgun bullets. Watch it back. Bro, Bugha literally whiffed like half of his AR mag on the first kid. They're not going to troll in a 2v2. That's just dumb. My fault, but I shot 75 today golfing. That's actually impressive. What was the par? Wait, what was the par? Good header goal from Czechia, W. Did you just say the par was 4? Bro, what? Yo, JP. JP, I'm not tripping, right? I'm not a golf guy, but like, that's not how it works, right? I played golf sophomore year of high school. That's all of my experience. This dude just said a par 4 and he shot 75. Like, what? I don't think that's how it works, big dog. What's like the course par, bro? Like 18 holes. And just see, how old are you? 24. Who snake first? Visuals or Braydz? Visuals. Wait, check the fish. What is WEC? In Fortnite? Wait, WEC. Oh, EWC. Like Esports World Cup, Laser. Esports World Cup. It's a reload tournament where if you qualify, you can earn points for the Esports World Cup, which then goes to the organization that you're signed to. How does one play? Tomorrow you need a duo, and you have to queue up the reload tournament tomorrow. You have to be elite in reload, though, to queue. Okay, yeah. And then if you're on an org, you can make points for your org at the LAN in August. And then whichever organization makes the most points across like all the esports titles that are in Esports World Cup, they get like a few $1 million. I need 14 tournaments played. It was a good run, kid. We go next year. Wait, can I do a hit on the scooter? You think if Lena got an icon tap cap? Yeah, I'm not reading the rest of that. I took a break for 9 months. My fault. Yeah, for real. Imagine taking a break, bruh. That's crazy. Sold your Esports World Cup qual, man. Yo, Fab. Victim. I walk in any hood, I'm good. Maybe welcome to the hood. You what else you good? Is Amir, does rank system make you lose more rank when you die? I don't know. I haven't been playing, man. You see the mobile series got switched to reload? Interesting. You think Bugha's gonna win FNCS again? Shh. Hey, if he does, it's gonna be a great day. Dang. Not a bad pull again, Chad. I'm not gonna hold you. Chill. That's a word you can't say. I'm gonna skip a minute here, chat. Nice and healthy. Great materials. Kind of liking the position. They're playing late this zone. Very interesting. Easy little dead side. It's not even dead side. Not anymore. They're actually rotating into congested now. Technically. It looks like dead side, but it's not because of the way the map is shaped and the zone pull. Dead side is just north. If they went full water, sure. Water and then rotate towards top, yeah. But now they're rotating congested. But I think they're just gonna tank in late. They're like, look at where they marked. I think they're thinking the 50-50 pulls down. Hopefully it does. Who wins FNCS? I'll give you 10k bits and I'm low-key down to do that. Bet. Half and half can't pull north. I mean, it could. It's just tucked under mountain. Yeah. If they go water, it's dead side by terrain. What do you mean? Like here, you're saying? Like under? I mean, kind of, yeah. It's not really dead side though. You're just LOSing. You're technically not dead side if you go here. You're just LOSing the lobby. But you're still congested. You can pull west, bro. It can pull here, dog. For all we know. I think it pulls south, though. The zones have been looking very much so around Golden Grove. Can't say I mind it. Not enough teams for anything to be dead side because north is just water? Yeah, pretty much. It can't. It's legit not possible. No, it is. Oof. Not the best. Not the best zone pull, I'm not going to lie. They can go across to here, though. And then just jump across, I guess. Kind of grief, though. You just wrap right? I mean, yeah, but, like, now that's kind of grief because everybody's rotating right. They're going to have to, like, get here with zip and then, like, shock, box, shock. I don't like to play here. I don't mind it because if it pulls back to you, you're just chilling. Seems to be a little late. I think they're okay. I don't like that Core is here dealing damage to him, though. Is this kid solo? He is. Lawrence is all the way up here. Oh my gosh, that's so fightable. I'm going to sleep at 4 in the morning. Will you be live tomorrow? Yes, I'll be live tomorrow for EWC, man. We can use boots to rotate. Yeah, but they're not going to pick up boots because then they just scuff themselves for endgame. Bro, they... Corsa solo. We just key that for free, do we not? Am I not tripping? Like, am I tripping here? Why are we... What's happening? 1-1 Korea? Oh my gosh. Craziness. They're split shocking. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, he got off the med. They're rotating into everybody, by the way. Great heavens, this is grief. Does he get in here? That's a lot of damn. Bugha's dead. Bugha's just dead here. He's gonna get lobbied. And a max build. GG's. That's game. On to game 4, chat. Yeah, on to game 4 here. Yeah. Those are some rough zone pulls. Pulling water here into a max is actually nutty. Yeah, that's why I don't like going that late. I mean, even if they rotated earlier, they're fucked this zone. Because even if they rotate early that zone, they're like here, and then they rotate to here, and then it's still just a max pull, and they're just griefed. They probably live a little bit longer if they rotate earlier, but like it just doesn't matter. The game's not winnable. And in the reason that they stay back in zone there is because they're playing for a win condition. And if they sit back zone, they don't take damage from other teams. They know they're above surge. And if they pull, they're just in a great spot. They can go opening and just build a small box and refarm. This is just, but like this max pull here is just grief no matter what. And this would have been a max pull for them in like no matter how early they went. Because they're not just going to run through like mid ground to get like across for this max pull. They have good mats still though. They just lost all their heals though for that play. How is Core still alive, by the way? They should have killed Core too. Like they saw he was a solo. Okay. I mean, we're getting shot from teams behind us. Who taught these people how to play the game? I get that, but with it being a new duo and coach, why would you play win mat? Why would you play a format for win conditions? Shouldn't we play for best possible game? No, not in Eval. What? You always play for win con in an Eval. What's the point in playing for no money in a tournament that has money in it? This game 3 it is. Are they still above? A lot of damage early game, I guess. Good shock here, and all of a sudden we're kind of back. Oh my gosh, Bugha. I mean, he's dead anyway, but like that was nasty. No, he's dead. He's gonna tick out right now. Unfortunate. That could have been it right there, chat. That could have been the lifeline, I can't lie. They almost made something happen. Yo, every time we shock, we're just getting double sprayed, by the way. How is this not happening to other people? Wow. It's actually nuts. GG's, all good, man. All good. FV with the Phronoxy pickaxes, chat. Okay, hold on. Not a bad shock spot. Avi and Shed going for hide again. Let's see how they look this game. Good sprays, terrible shotguns. Good heals. Shock front. Harkin let Javi beam. I don't mind the gameplay here. They're not checking their back tarp. Okay, there it is. He just did. How'd we die? Bugha pumped a kid, and then they kind of just got like lobbied. Bugha got a kill, and then they just kind of got lobbied again. Max pull up lane zone. Nah, they made it none off that. It's just Max pulled a second time, and then they shocked. Bugha got a kill, and then they kind of got lobbied, and then Bugha died, and just kind of grieved. Is that Craze fighting for right? Bobby's dead. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh my gosh. A Minished taking down Craze. Bobby forces Kingling to drop. They just out Zone Wars to the Zone Wars duo. What in the world? Just at a Minished. Oh my gosh, he lives. He lives, but what a blunder. A Minished should literally just throw away the game. Yeah, JP, you're not real. Chill on, brother Shad, man. It's a good kid. Oh, they're just playing solos. Obvious 10 builds. Acorn takes down Kingling. Hold on. Acorn's flying. Acorn 2. Acorn 2x. In Eval. I've seen these games before, chat. Acorn in a non-stacked Eval. Yo, that's crazy, JP. Mr. V-neck. Okay. No mats off of that? Acorn got everything. Oh my gosh, he has Capwood. This is actually an A-Goon win. I've never seen Acorn in Bolt's Blunder games like this, by the way. Cat mats, crazy unstacked lobby, lot of solos. No shot. That's what he's known for, no? Always wearing those V-necks? Yeah, but Mr. V-neck is a crazy comb. Hold on, chop. Great chop find. Bright and early. Bolt is healthy and he's got plenty of chugs. Acorn forces pump off height. We find out Acorn's a Zone Wars guru, chat. Hold on. ZPV on low ground, chat. Bolt's pressuring from the side. No builds on Bolt's 9 on Acorn. Hold on, this is blunderable. I don't know how we got here, but this is blunderable. Madden and full chop. Good mantle from Bolts, doesn't take fall. Acorn's still in height with 3 builds. ZPV's fighting them. Bolt just got 3 kills. What? What just happened? Acorn lurk. ZPV on backside. Going up. ZPV might gift him the win right here. I can't lie. He's going to look for a refresh and just die. There it is. Droppable. Oh my gosh, wait. ZPV's kind of beaming. Acorn, we're shooting at nothing. Bolts. Oh my gosh. He took down ZPV. Acorn killed Madden. Oh my gosh, it's a 2v1. Acorn! No way Acorn 1v2s. Bolt's healing. Acorn pickaxes him out. Good team chem. Bolt is healing in zone. What? Shock up. Beautiful shock. Oh my gosh, he took height from him. They have him pinched as a duo. It's a 2v1 pinch. Shockwave up from Bolts, and he takes him down to zone. What a game. What a game from the lads. What an absolute game from the lads. Another EWC I can't play. Sigh. It wouldn't have mattered, bro. I hate to be the one to tell you. What does ZPV mean? I think it means zero ping Vic, no? That's what I'm assuming. I guess I didn't earn in reload. There's a big difference between earning in reload and top 20ing in reload. Zero point Vic. It stands for 0 point Vic, and he's calling himself that. I thought it was 0 ping Vic. Say you swear he's saying that. That's what Rise called him? Yeah, but I think Rise was calling him that as a troll. I think it's 0 ping Vic. Because he moved to Dallas. Because when he tweeted that he moved to Dallas, he said ZPV. People say point to troll? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. To be honest. Point was original, and I think Vic switched it. He needs a duo. I don't know, man. You think Bugha's gonna do good with Braydz for reload? I think so. 2-2. What is the second half? Wait, it's 2-2 already? It was ping first because Pops was saying ZPV at land. That's what I thought, Mr. Slow. I don't see Raz coaching in this. Don't know, man. Earnings check on Bugha the last month, by the way. Nice, dude. For sure, man. Raz was live coaching their scrims earlier? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in there. And they look good in scrims? Yeah. I mean, that third, they looked really good. This last game, they just maxed. Like, everything was fine until they maxed those two zones back-to-backs. If they don't max those two zones back-to-back, they're kind of chilling. Like, it's actually recoverable. Even though they got, like, beamed when they rotated in that one zone, they could have recovered after that. But we'll see how game 4 goes here. Game 1, I don't even remember what went wrong game 1. Someone remind me. We were never looking at height. We never had a chance to look for height this game. And in game 2, did they have looked at height game 2? No, they were low mats all of game 2 pretty much. They were like playing refresh to refresh. Quad-con just sucks. Now they're not quad-con. They're just single-conned. A basketball game today. And I got hit in my funny bone. Ha ha ha! Get it? Get it? Get it? Looks like Braydz is landing closer to him. Okay. Wait, double shotgun? Oh, run at him. Run at him. Don't even finish looting. Just run at him. They got a top 3? Yeah, top 3 with 5 kills. Not bad? Yeah. Just need to be top 3 in every game, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish we were conditioning this off spawn, just running at these kids. Teach them it's not okay to con. Oh my gosh, this kid is right below Braydz. Rizzy bot's lurking over here. Why does Bugha always look so good in evals, but not so much in div cups? I don't know where we're getting that from. What evals does he look good in? He had that one eval where he had like a top 5 and a top 3. Once. And that was the div cup where they got 16th, I'm pretty sure. Or whatever. Oh my gosh. Come on, boys. Bugha's low. What in the world is happening, dude? How are we letting these kids be competitive in these fights? We gotta be putting these kids down, brother. Nice. Yes. Are we running at them? Oh, we don't know where they are. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bugha's looking for him. No way he went literally the worst direction. He's playing like Bushcam Dead. Not Pete, it's Ozzy. In the main building, by the way. Oh my gosh, wait, they got scanner. Actually techie. Wait, Bugha's fighting. Bugha's low. No, 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 no. Good damage on a Drizzy from Braydz. Bugha's healing. Bro, he's like so unhealthy though. Chalk up. Braydz taking a lot of damage, bro. How is this fight so close? They should just be slamming this kid. They have no mats, by the way. Wait. Nice. Great double spray. Nice. Beautiful play. Get that finish. Or not. Shockwave up. Bugha. Shockwave on the height. Drizzy bot's sitting behind the wall. Oh my. Drizzy's 1 HP. Braydz finds him. Nice. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Not actually a beautiful job. That was very scuffed, but, you know, taken care of. Ozzy plays so scared. Yeah, it's fine. I swear they go into water right now to heal, no? They just go sit in water for a couple seconds. Zone pull's good for them. They can conserve heals. I swear sitting water for a minute is actually worth. Because then they don't have to burn so many heals. Gotta finish looting? Yeah, but like... they're gonna have no heals. Is that Aussie the Omzo mod? No. No, that's not that Aussie. So sick, Drizzy camps. Like, Drizzy don't land on Bugha if you're this scared? I mean, that's his only chance of killing him, though, no? Oh, wait. Did you not see those kids? It's this debate and hype kid again. Goodness gracious. Murder. You're not real cheese. Bugha still has the EMPs for fishing. Cheese sounds good. BRB. Tubby over here, man. Merc, you're a fiend, bro. Merc, rage baiting about the rage bait? That's good tech, I can't lie. That was good tech. I'm not gonna hold you, that's good tech. $10 out of 10? I don't know if I could give it a 10 out of 10. For your particular, like, for rage baiting rag, it's probably around like an 8 out of 10. That was solid, I can't lie. For myself, I'd put it at like a 2. I'd put it at like a 2. I'm gonna need more than that from you, I can't lie, kid. Just saying I'm easily baited? No, just easier than myself. It's definitely not hard to bait you though. You're just like average rage baited. Suppression. I don't know what the technical term would be here. $25 is the most overrated team of all time, by the way. I know, bro. It just sucked, man. Best pitching staff, best offense, man. Ugh. Can't believe it. Not even close to as good as the 2026 Dodgers. What place did they get last game? I don't even know, bruh. Like 16th. Raw. Another dead game. Yep. Kind of just chilling, though. I don't mind it. Not bad pulls. It's near Grove. I'll take it. I'll take it. Is this considered dead? Kind of. There's a salary cap in the MLB. The Dodgers would have a one-man roster. Oh, no. Please clear the bush. Please clear the bush. Nice. Good awareness. Nice. You look sleepy? I am pretty sleepy, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Why is this team fighting this? Now that they know you're here. How's this beneficial? If you get like a lurk double pump, sure. But now that they know you're here, is this worth? I swear it's not. Bro, I don't have chocolate milk. I won't have chocolate milk until, oh my gosh, beautiful zone pull. I make my own chalky milk. Scammer? What do you mean? I sent him back his points. Come on. Is pro AFK? I don't know. Hit that. Hit that. No, Merc. Please keep that away from me. That sounds horrifying. Is Bugha good? New mouse? Well, what's going on? Do you ever compete? No, I coached. I've never been a good enough fighter to compete. Bugha POI pull? Yeah, 3 games pulled into his POI. Can't say I'm hating that for a Div Cup, man. Can't say I'm hating that at all. I've been telling Anjay to be my duo. I just don't like playing, though. Given a $400 spin so he can double his money after winning this game. I don't think that's how it works. Okay. What? That wasn't even a bad rotate. It was a dead side pull. They shock early and they just get 180 pumped. Hello? He like bumped his head on the shock, but like what in the world? Actually evil. And now we're getting keyed by Voxy and Void Blue. Like what is happening, dude? And Braydz got No. Now we're below surge. Oh, okay. Alright. Yep. Cool. Yeah, so we bump our head slightly on the rotate, and that just loses us the game. Okay. Now, chat. I'm not much of a coper. Or I try not to be, at least. That's evil Fortnite right there. That is evil Fortnite. That is what we call evil Fortnite, chat. Great heavens.
Alrighty, boys. Back for EWC Opens tomorrow. Y'all know the drill. Go say what's good at Fact City.
Have a lovely evening, afternoon, day, wherever you may be. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Toodles.